Morning, everybody. Good morning, Yitzchak Isaac. Good morning, Shalom. Good morning, Yitzchak. Good morning, Isaac.
170.
All right, page 170. Is he correct?
No, I might
He
be
is
wrong.
correct. No, you are right.
Oh, really?
Page 170, Exodus, Sisa, fifth reading. Exodus 34, 1 through 9. God then summoned Moses to Mount Sinai for a third 40-day stay. During the stay, God revealed his 13 attributes of mercy to Moses. By invoking these attributes, it would always be possible to secure God's forgiveness. Always a level higher. Level higher. Something that's in my mind is the idea of children. Adar basically explains that children have the simplicity, the non-complicated belief in Mashiach. They really want Mashiach. They don't have it complicated in different ways. Like the song, "We want Mashiach now, we want Mashiach now." Kid just started singing that. It's from. And we also, we have that, but it's like as adults, we like kind of get okay with status quo, and the push and the desire to move and grow and change is a childlike attitude, which we all need. Anyways, there's a very high level to invoke the merit of the forefathers, but this mercy is higher.
Elevating the power within sin. Isaiah avoid the the 10th, 11th, and 12th attributes of divine mercy are that God can forgive for premeditated misdeeds, rebellion, misdeeds, and unintentional misdeeds. So God forgive anything at any time. Because if someone does something wrong, but he doesn't realize he's doing it wrong, God could forgive him for not realizing. But if he did it on purpose, maybe God will still forgive him, but he still has to pay attention that he did something wrong. So, I mean, God picked us at Har Sinai, not anyone else, but he picked us because he knew that we were chosen ones.
Shalom.
Sorry, I wasn't really listening. Yeah. Oh yeah, actually, I heard what you said, Isaac, and then I don't know, I just got distracted the last minute. Sorry, Etsy. Good morning. It's good to see you all. As every day, but even newer today. It's newly good. Yeah, I think there's I'm saying on the one hand, I would say that for kids they're naive, so they believe anything they hear, but on the other hand, it's a feeling that I think that kids have that it's very human. It's very deeply rooted in actuality, because I mean, obviously things have to be intellectual at some point. They have to be rooted with some sort of intellectual concept. But on the other hand, the only way to bring it to reality is through feelings, because there's no feeling, then it doesn't happen. Yeah, I think it's pretty cool. I didn't really make a point there, but just thinking out loud. Yosef Yitzhak Cooperman.
You are not allowed to say my name. I'm tired. I'm cold. I think I'm sick of Jets. Jets honestly needs to fix themselves up. Yossi Eagle needs to be put down, honestly. Like, needs to get fired. Or maybe hire someone else to take care of certain stuff. Shouldn't be a month. Already have jets should have heaters in storage or somewhere for the winter like this. It's cold. It's not. I know. Yes, when Yossi goes home, he has a nice heating in his house, but there are students who need heating also, and also the electricity here. Shouldn't take almost a year and a half to fix it. No, a year. John, do you remember when exactly electricity stopped working here? In, was it? Were you there when it happened? Was it before Pesach or after? It shouldn't take that long for electricity to get fixed. No, Yossi needs to. If he can't do it within a year, almost already a full year, he should go.
The Hebrew word for Shema Yisrael Da'at Zayin, right, is where the pasuk is from. The Hebrew word for forgive, used in this verse, literally means carry or lift. Based on this, Rabbi Shalom Baal Shem Tov, the founder of Hasidism, taught that God elevates the spark of holiness in the misdeed. Nothing, not even sin, not even a sin, can exist unless it contains a spark of holiness. When a person repents, God elevates this divine spark in his misdeed and returns it to its divine source. Wow, beautiful.
Yeah.
So one of the ideas that I really love FiveAlive for is because in order to get another perspective on a concept, it will take you a very long time and it will take a lot of work. When you have more people, it's easy because you already have different perspectives. You just got to listen. And then you are able to hear another perspective. I really want to see what's going on, Shalom. So you can give me a quick tour. And thank you for thinking out loud. Appreciate it. Liked it. And I'm quite thankful that I have a big room for free.
Wow. Avishner Zalman of Ladi, the founder of the Chabad branch of Hasidim, explained this idea as follows. It is indeed impossible to elevate sinful acts, such an act is evil, and the only proper treatment for it is to renovate, renaissance it. In contrast, the power of desire, vast, in the act of is not evil, for it is possible to utilize this power to desire good as well as evil. When we repent properly, we divest our powers of desire of its veneer of evil and restore it to its holy source. Likudei Torah 4:6-1b.
Yossi, I'm sorry. I think you're just complaining. You're just complaining for the sake of complaining. Or if you agree, then good. I'm just saying, like, I see that there's an issue that's been going on since last year, which seems to bother you a lot because you keep talking about it, but it never gets resolved. So then you could do one of two things: either just accept the situation and move on, or you can actively do something, like speak to Yossi seriously about how you can resolve the situation and how he can, and make it happen. Like don't let him do anything else until he does that. if you really think it's important. And if you don't think it's not important, then I mean, I don't see the point in speaking about it all the time. It's just words that you're saying that, like, I don't know, it's just for the sake of speaking. I don't know. But you can do that. You can do whatever you want. I have nothing against that. I'm just saying how it is. Biaske. Yeah, I have nothing else to say. I might give tours some one of these days, if you'd like. I'm just too lazy to get up right now, to be completely honest. Oh yeah, here. So this is the room. Very nice, very nice.
Morning, Yaska. Shalom, I actually drive him crazy 10 times a day. So, maybe one day he'll listen, but, you know, I think one day I'm going to have to pull a gun on him. Maybe then he'll fix it. So, that's it. Pass.
Thank you for your reading, Itzi. Thank you for your time and your reading. I appreciate that. I was like thinking, read the source because I like, making sure that you got it. So, try with that. Can you hear us clearly? Because the mic is all the way down there. So. I'm gonna go get it. Hopefully, it won't unplug when I get. All right, how's that? Is that better? What'd you say? Is that better? Is that? Yeah. Okay. Shkoyach. Good morning, Rabbi Yaske. Good to see you, Avi. Also, good morning. Either this morning was a good morning or next morning should be a good morning. Either way, take it in a good way. Rabbi Yaske told me something that I really liked, and I repeated it a few times, but I don't mind repeating it again. That things in the past is God's fault. Shkacha pratis, all the other things, Hashem is responsible for it. Something in the future is my choice. It's interesting. Hashem caused them to do the golden calf.
What? Hashem told us to do it? What? Hashem made us do it? 20 years old. Funny. Let's see.
Stop breathing on me.
Pass. Yaska, Shalom.
Shalom.
Hey, good evening, Avi. It's good to see your profile picture. Your connection is always a bit slow, but it's still nice to bask in your presence. Yeah, I tried that alarm thing this morning. That I watched a little bit of the video back, and you mentioned it. I like the idea, but I think the puzzles are either a little too complicated or a little too easy. So I couldn't find the right balance. At least in the app I got. Maybe you can show me another app that's intermediate. That's not gonna take me 5 minutes to figure out. But it's fun. It's really cool. I have to go. I have to learn Bechavrusa. Bye-bye. It's great seeing you today. Wait, actually, I'll stay for Avi's turn. I want to hear what he has to say.
Avi, go ahead.
Oh my God. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Shalom. Tzaddik. That has to be really hard. And you'd legs it until I finished it, or like the alarm was going off, so I had to like hold my roommate in the room, so I had to hold my hand like under the speaker so the sound wouldn't go on, would go off, and then I had to like run out of my dorm, and it went off at like 4:30 a.m. I was like running out of my dorm in my pajamas, so and it was like flashing lights and going really loud, so it has to like not be able. You have to not be able to do it. That's the whole point. Until you turn it off, turn it back on, delete the app, and do it again the next day. That's what. If you can do it, then it's too easy. The whole point is that you can't do it, and you get up. You see what I'm saying? It has to be hard and impossible and annoying. Yeah. I'm good
Well,
at stuff. But this is a key to like all of life. It's not just getting up. Everything should be hard and annoying. All right, peace.
Thanks, Abby. Go ahead.
thanks, Odd, from the past. Yeah, wow, he's very cool. He's able to move very fast.
He's the Flash.
You did not just take some of my turn, Abby. Go to hiding, Abby. Your alarm clock is okay. You'll sleep in tomorrow. 15, 20 more minutes with 24 people. You have to talk like every 5 minutes. That's
Elevating the power within sin. Noisy oven of Feshvach Gamer, Shmois Lamadal Zion. The 10th, 11th, and 12th attributes of divine mercy are that God can forgive premeditated misdeeds, rebellious misdeeds, and unintentional misdeeds. This is what we say every day in Tachnam. Say, Hashem, Hashem, Kel Rachum Echanun, Erech Apayim, Chesed V'emes. Anyways, I was saying that before that, we can't rely on our forefathers' merit, because Hashem said that when that's not enough to pull you out of whatever mud you got into. So Hashem says that there's something higher, which is my divine mercy. And that's what we're speaking about here. It really changes everything if you like the whole reality that Chassidus brings of the spark of godliness and the neshama, and the whole thing is so beautiful.
I was like looking over for the next paragraph. It said the Hebrew word for forgiveness. Like, do we know what it actually means? Like forgiveness. Like, okay, we can say a Hebrew word, yeah, but is it really what we really mean? Like, do we really mean it to forgive someone? Like, if you do something to someone, like you didn't realize you hurt their feelings, and then you want to go back and forgive them, but you don't know how to approach the guy or to forgive the guy. Even if you say something like behind his back or something, like you should still go forgive him. I don't know. I mean, most of the time, if you say something bad about someone or do something like tell people about someone and he's not there, still got to get forgiveness from him, even though he doesn't know what you're talking about him. And he thinks maybe, oh, you're talking about maybe someone else or something, but like you still need to get forgiveness. Yeah. Yaska, your turn.
So I like the conversation about forgiveness. Uh, just for the notion, there's one guy, I think Munkes, I don't know, used to say Krishna. Every night I forgive, he used to cry years that he wants to forgive one person and he didn't manage because the body didn't want to forgive yet. Just so I tell you, the only way to forgive somebody, if you are the creator of the world and you gain from it, your body really changes when you forgive somebody. You must see a benefit from the forgiveness. Otherwise, I don't think you can forgive. Otherwise, you smash yourself. So the way the Creator forgives, so he forgives for his because he wants his creation to be better. He believes in the creation. He doesn't give up on himself. So when you forgive somebody, it's very hard. Otherwise, you have images of a lot of images that you saw in your life, and they destroy you in your mind. I walking down the stairs on the steps, and all kind of, and I want to think about perverted minds of girls, or all kind of stupid stuff. If I want, I just put it in my mind, and it's so stupid. I want to erase it because I don't want to be in imaginary life. I want to be me. So the same thing when you don't forgive somebody, you have a problem. You have an image in your brain that's gonna hurt you. That you hate somebody, then you hate yourself, basically.
Thank you, Risk. Avi, you there?
Testing.
Yes, go ahead.
Yaska, could you bring me a breakfast? I heard Buncho Bagels has very good breakfast. You want to ship it to California? Yaska, when you come here when you come here next week Sunday, Yaska, you listening? When you come here next week Monday, you're gonna bring me a breakfast from Buncho with you on the plane. Do you remember when you're coming here? No backing out. It's next week Monday. You're coming here. Good. Yeah, he's passed.
Happens to be, Rabbi Yaska, that I checked into flights last night. They have very, very cheap flights from Crown Heights, from JFK to here. Just letting you know. Like I found for 126 away. Then I found another one for 145. Depends what day you want to leave. On Priceline. So it's pretty good prices. That's like amazing prices. Anywho, the Hebrew word for forgive. Yeah, so I really like it. I like what you said. The idea of knowing what a word means. Like, and if we're saying that word, do we actually know the value of that word? So, which is interesting because that's exactly what we're speaking about. Noisei avain v'fesha means to forgive, premeditated sicknesses, right? Forgive. But noisei also means to carry or lift. Also, if you add a yud in there, then it's nasi, right? I think so. Which stands for Nitzutz Shel Yaakov Avinu, a spark of Yaakov Avinu. Which makes sense because the Baal Shem Tov is telling us this good stuff.
Yeah. I mean, most of the time when it says like lift or carry, like it's saying that like you're carrying the negative, you're lifting you're carrying the negativity, and you're lifting the negativity. So when you do bad things, you're carrying it with you, and when you say lashon hara or stuff like that, you're lifting it. Like, yeah, I want to like yeah, I'm gonna be higher. I'm gonna be so cool that I'm gonna be on top of the world. Like, yeah, I'm cool and stuff like that. So I actually had like a small argument in my head for a few seconds about like carrying and lifting. Like maybe sometimes you could carry good and lift bad, because usually when you go to the gym, you're lifting weights and the weights are very heavy. So you're lifting all the negativity, like all the bad things that that you did, or things that would happen. You're lifting the negativity and you're carrying the good. That's what I was like fighting in my head.
Yaska left. That's not nice. Just gonna make an offer to him. You pay me $200, and I'll get you a flight. I'll use my miles. $100 away. It's cheap. Oh, like obviously the miles has to be a decent price. Like between the 23 to the 20,000, so I get him a flight. $200. But he just missed out on that. Well, welcome back. I would say you should go for that flight that Isaac's talking about. Be there for his new Mirza Hashem, for his new baby. You know you want to be there, Yaska. I can't wait even. Yaska, make sure you're there. And you get away from Front Heights, take a nice vacation from Front Heights. That is the best vacation from Front Heights ever. Yaska, you should come to Jets.
I just realized the screen is not lagging. That's a bunch of days. It was like stuck. Anywho,
it is lagging.
Rabbi Shneur Zalman of Liadi, the founder of the Chabad branch of Hasidism. Oh, the one before that. The Hebrew word for forgive, used in this verse, literally means carry or lift. Based on this is we're saying it in the positive thing, because Hashem carries or lifts us. Based on this, Rabbi Yisrael Baal Shem Tov, the founder of Hasidism, taught that God elevates a spark of holiness in the misdeed. If I do something wrong, it can't exist without it. Like we say, nothing, not even a sin, can exist unless it contains a spark of holiness. So it does, even doing something very wrong, would still contain a spark of holiness. And when a person does tshuva, repents, God elevates a divine spark in his misdeed and returns it to its divine source. So basically, we're like we're like a kind of like how a projectile works, like a trebuchet or any one of those things. Basically, we just like move a little bit, but Hashem moves everything to make it fit. Rabbi Yeske.
So I'm happy with this conversation, but you should know one thing. Some things God made things to come to my mind, like example, situations I don't have a choice. I'm dealing with. So I sent somebody a clip of a YouTube, and it's because it relates to personal, relates to the world in a way that I understand. But this is not the reason, because I saw it, I watched it with my wife, so I felt to share it. So I sent it to somebody. So he said, I have a nice video for me to see. It's good. I said, I don't watch nobody's videos. I don't watch videos. Nobody. Only if it's my wife shows me a video that I watch. Then I can talk about it if it relates to me. But if your body relates to me, like it's my wife or something, so then I would watch it. So I want to say something very powerful, what I understood today. Something I don't believe exists. The Goyim are in a mood better than the Chassidim to understand how to be kind and nice and understanding. That's what the world holding by. So what are we now? We be forced to become better than everybody. I mean, all the Goyim are nice and people, the nicest people in the world.
Yeah,
But they
that's
the
good.
biggest.
Jessica, don't crash. You're driving. I know you have a problem with crashing. You know, if, like you're thinking, because I know you're thinking about coming to Jets, and you know that might disturb you from driving. But you know, you put Jets, come to Jets, finish dealing with that within 2 seconds, and then you can start driving because you know you want to be at Jets. Jets is where you belong, not in Crown Heights. Pass.
Very interesting, Coops. I like it. I'm trying to figure out this whole idea of jets. You know, a lot of people use it in different terminologies. It's like I don't know how to say this. It's like different words. You could use however you want. Like, you know, the F word. You can use it in many different ways. For good, for bad, somehow for good. I don't think it's actually good, but you know what I mean. So I hear jets in a bunch of different ways. So like generally I hear jets being used in a negative. But then every once in a while I hear some positive. But in the same FiveAlive session, you cursed out jets, right? I'm saying the word jets. And then you're telling Yetzer to come to jets. So maybe I would say, I could either say it's cold here, you know, for example. Like I could say it's cold in California now. Or I could say it's cold in jets. Or I could say, Rabbi come to California. Or I say, Rabbi come to jets. So when do I use the terminology jets and when not?
Whenever you want.
I'd like for you to explain that during your turn.
Pass. Got nothing to say.
Rabbi go ahead.
Wow. I hear everything you said. Mazel tov to brother Moshe. So I like the Yosef is inviting me all the time. Itzi, good to hear all the time your comments. Just what I want to say is the world are realizing no more physicality, they want the mind. So the whole world is going to recognize that God is everywhere. So it's going to be crazy. So what is your uniqueness? I know Itzi's uniqueness. I know Yosef. Kuperman's uniqueness. I know Rabbi Isaac's uniqueness. What is your Skalevin unique? Is I didn't get yet. Maybe you do something for me that's gonna make me unique also. I will see myself unique. Otherwise I don't see myself anything. I just see myself in a box that only me exists, not the whole world. And you guys are connected to the whole world.
Thank you, Rabbi.
Jessica, just tell Rabbi Schmuckler and Yossi and all the principals and coming. I don't care. We're having for bringing. Let's go. Just come already. There's nothing good for you to do in Crown Heights besides for eating a bunch of bagels. There's some stuff that's good for you to do here. I know. When I curse out Jets, I'm cursing out Jets' building. When I'm saying come to Jets, I'm telling them to come to Jets' the school as like the people there. You understand? Jets' building is crap, but the school Jets is good. Thank you everyone for joining. Thank you everyone for joining. Yasha.
You done?
It's 9 o'clock.
Okay. So what? You want to say something?
Yeah. Good night.
All right. Mashiach now.
Mazel tov.
Thank you very much. Have a wonderful, beautiful, warm day.